Prime-time local news, serving the Lakeland and Midwest regions.
Border City Connects, which provides transportation services to Lloyd residents, have added funding from City Council. Lloydminster is supplying the organization with an additional $15,000 from the 2025 budget, which will leave the total amount of funding for the year at just over $27,000.
As they continue to grow, they've needed more storage for facilities, storage facilities for their operations, and again in the marketplace, they've incurred some additional costs. So they came back to the city and asked for support in that format.
Council is aware of their storage importance, keeping their transportation vehicles warm over the cold of winter.
Something that was budgeted, it was included in the 2025 budget that was approved before Christmas, but to formalize the contract, it was brought forward to council to just update this contract that expires in 2025. So there'll be some discussions going forward with Border City Connects regarding future funding going forward.
A new agreement is anticipated to be reached between Lloydminster and Border City Connects before the end of the year. The Lloydminster Little Theatre Players is hosting auditions for the play Homecoming, written by Saskatchewan writer Leanne Minogue. The play is being directed by director Matt Newman and is relying on volunteers to help bring the book Homecoming to life. The play also holds as a fundraiser for the Legacy Center.
And it's a play about family traditions and passing on the family farm and that kind of thing, which I think everyone in this area certainly can relate to. And with our audience that we're expecting to come out to the play, I think it'll be really hit close to home. They'll definitely relate to the story that's going on.
Following last night's auditions, the Lloydminster Little Theatre Players will host a second audition on Saturday at 2 p.m. at the Legacy Center.
There's some certain age groups that we have to be in, and they don't have to be exactly that age if they can play that age category. And then I'm looking for kind of, what kind of energy they bring to the part. I kind of have an idea of what I want the play to look like and the people that are portraying the characters to be like as far as energy-wise.
The play is expected to hit the stage on Mother's Day weekend, running from May 8th to the 11th. Mayor Craig Copeland has officially decided not to run for mayor in the upcoming fall election in Cold Lake. Our Jackson Fontaine talked to Mayor Copeland about his decision.
I'm happy to be joined here today with the Mayor of Cold Lake, Craig Copeland. So thank you for joining me today.
Well, thanks for having me.
So you made a big decision on Monday. You're not going to be running for mayor in the upcoming fall election. But before we kind of get into that, just talk to me about how the last few days have been for you after making this decision.
Well, I've been thinking about it for a while. It's a bit different nowadays being in municipal government as an elected official. It's not the same as it once was back when I first started. But, my age, I'm looking at, maybe just stepping away for a bit, see what comes my way. But been thinking for a while. A lot of people knew on the inside that I wasn't going to run again. And so I thought it would be best to come out now early and just say that I wouldn't be putting my name forward for the fall election.
And what kind of led to you making this call, would you say?
Well, I've been in it for 18 years, so I just thought I certainly, my health-wise, I could have done, let my name stand for another 4 years, but I just thought it would be a good opportunity to let somebody else be the mayor. I've been in it for a long time. The city's in a good position. We've got a lot of great people in our community that are really are there to step in and fill the void. So that part was comfortable. The CAO for the city's been with me and council for a long time. So we have a lot of stability. So the opportunity is really good for a new mayor to take the ball forward, and that's really your role on council, is just to continue, moving the community forward, and we're pretty happy with what we've done.
So this will be your 18th year, and throughout all those years, what would you say was your biggest accomplishment as mayor?
I just think you can see that the community has really changed. So we're pretty proud. As a mayor, you're just a team, right? So you're a team of 7 of us making decisions. You work with city staff and all the different groups. I've been really lucky. The community has voted amazing people to work with. And so, we're really proud of our infrastructure. We had a lot of liabilities when I was first on council back in 2004, 5, 6, 7. I mean, we knew that our infrastructure, our sewer, our water, our roads, we had some major issues there. And so we really invested in infrastructure, and then we really invested in recreation. We're a big recreation family oriented municipality. And so we've got, beautiful facilities. And also we've given money to nonprofits that have also built some amazing facilities. So, I think quality of life is really a theme that we've carried over the years. And, we feel Cold Lake's a great place to live.
And Craig, do you have any plans for the future after your term runs out in the fall?
Well, I'll have a lot of evenings free, that's for sure. I'm going to sort of sit back and see what comes my way. I'll be 63 this year, and I'm going to continue. I work for the province, and my other day job is as I manage the fish hatcheries for the province. So I'll continue that for sure, and then just sort of look at what opportunities are there, and maybe travel and maybe spend more time with my family and just see. I'm a type of person that kind of lives for today and tomorrow, and I don't really plan too far ahead. So I just felt that by stepping down, it gives people the opportunity to think about running for mayor. It does come with a lot of time commitments, but also it's a lot of fun.
So it'll definitely be a big change for Cold Lake without having you there. But for the next mayor that's stepping in, what advice would you give them?
Well, your job as a mayor is to work, get your team rowing in the same direction, right? And so, people elect you to make decisions, set policy, sort of the rules of the municipality, as you can say. Keep having the community going forward and listen to the residents. We did a lot of community engagement. At least once a year, try to engage the community. Not everybody comes out, of course. But work with everybody and the business community, and right now it's tough. Tough being in municipal politics. Back when I started as mayor, and I've said this before, is if you'd have told me that crime and meth and homelessness would be probably the three top issues that you're faced with as a mayor in 2025, I would say you're crazy. But it's gone upside down, and it's tough. I mean, it's heartbreaking to see what's happening out there, and not only to the people that are homeless, but just the business community, the residents, and how they've been impacted.
And final question I have for you, is there anything you'd like to add or say to the people of Cold Lake?
I just enjoyed it immensely. I enjoyed talking to everybody. There's a lot of people that certainly when they see you, they want to ask questions, and so I love talking to people and working with them and trying to help the situation out. So it was a pleasure, an honor to serve the residents of Cold Lake. I never ever would have thought I'd be mayor that long, and just happy to help the community go forward.
Perfect. Well, Craig, I appreciate you taking the time to do these interviews with me. It's good chatting with you as always, and wish you nothing but the best for the future.
That's all for news. Sports is next, but first, here's a look at your closing market.
Today's oil prices are brought to you by First General Services.
The Lakeland Rustlers women's hockey team sits in first place in the ACAC standings and look to hold on to that lead when they take on the Red Deer Polytechnic Queens this weekend. The Lakeland Rustlers have had an excellent Christmas break where they went out east to Europe to play and practice with other teams.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. The teams there were really good, so we kind of struggled a little bit, but it was all for fun and games for all of us. We came back way closer than we left. We just spent so much time like exploring together, out having fun. Like we just had so much fun. It brought us so closer together.
The team has had a solid start to 2024, winning all 3 of their games, including 2 wins against the only team that has beat them this year, the Nate Ooks.
We had 2 decisive wins over Nate, the 2-5-2 wins, which was puts us in a good spot here in the home stretch. But Red Deer now this weekend, home and home, and they're always a tough out.
The Rustlers are going to work hard in practice to keep their momentum up and hope to finish out at the top of the ACAC standings once again.
The biggest thing for us is working on playing our game. That's mindset, so just staying in a frame of mind that we're ready to get after it, excited to play, and feel like the group's feeling that.
Thomas Wildman, Primetime, Local News. And now we'll take a look at your adorable pets with our pet picks of the day.
Send photos of your pet and their name to have them featured on Pet of the Day.
And we're going to take a quick look at your 3-day forecast. We're just expecting highs of -4 for Friday and Saturday. However, Friday is going to be very windy, so be sure to be safe out there if you're doing any outdoor activities. A low of -14. Saturday, it's going to be breezy as well and fully cloudy in the afternoon. And then on Sunday, we'll warm up a little bit with a thick cloud cover as well and still plenty windy with a high of 1 degree. And thank you for watching Primetime Local News. My name is Thomas Wildman, and have a great rest of your day.